About a week after we got our cars, my brother backed into someone else's car in the school parking lot. It wasn't a major accident, but his exhaust pipe got crushed, so his car was making a super weird noise every time he started it. He probably would have just kept driving it like that, but my parents told him it was a safety hazard and he had to get it fixed, so they brought it to the dealership. That evening, I went to grab my keys and they weren't where I left them. I looked outside and my car was gone. Immediately I texted Adam, but he didn't answer. I was furious and kept calling him over and over. He didn't show up back at home for hours later, when he came stumbling in the front door with this cut on his forehead and said he'd been in an accident. According to him, it was all the other guy's fault, but whether or not that's true, he shouldn't have been out in my car in the first place. My parents were so concerned with whether or not he was okay, which he was. It was literally just the one cut that they couldn't have cared less that he stole and destroyed my car a week after they gave it to me. I was done and knew I needed to get revenge. I decided the only way to teach him his lesson was to take away something that was as important to him as my car was to me, his girlfriend. So that weekend, I stole some of Adam's clothes from our closet and took like 1,200 buses, since I didn't have a car, out to where Madeline lives and surprised her at her house. She didn't even consider that I might not be Adam. Why would Adam's twin brother have come all this way, after all? Immediately I told her that I had to confess something to her and my conscience couldn't take not telling her another minute. I said, I've been cheating on you. I'd had the whole ride down to come up with elaborate stories about the variety of girls at our school that Adam had allegedly slept with, the plethora of STDs he might have exposed her to, and, finally, the other girl he got pregnant. Madeline was crying and I felt bad for her, but I wasn't going to stop until it was done. So I told her that I had only done it because she wasn't attractive enough for me and I knew I could do better. I was ending things with her because obviously I didn't need her around anymore since I could get better butt elsewhere, but I wanted her to know that she should probably get tested. I then got belligerent and refused to leave her house until I was absolutely sure that she was going to block Adam's number and never, ever let him contact her again. It's been weeks and Adam is freaking out because he can't get in contact with her and she's blocked him on all her socials and her friends keep bashing him online and he has no idea what's going on. Eventually I'll tell him it was me so he'll finally learn not to F with me again, but right now I'm enjoying watching him suffer like I have all these years.